I got
You know what? You know my baby mother was watching the Kevin Hart thing.
I forgot you got a baby on the way.
Oh God, shut up, Shampoo.
So you talked to her when last time you talked to her?
It's also before the show. Listen,
get out of here.
She was watching the Kevin Hart Taraji P Henson interview thing, right?
It's obvious you don't want to talk about her, right?
But listen, I'm trying to tell you something.
Then we'll come back to her.
They were talking about Hush Puppies, right? Mm-hmm. You know Hush Puppies, right?
Yeah, the thing coming on the fried dough.
Yeah, so she said that the reason why they call them Hush Puppies. Do you know why? You know this? Mm-mm. She said the reason why they call them Hush Puppies is because the slaves used to carry that fried dough, right? And when they ran, they used to throw the dough so the dogs could go sniff to find it, like eat that instead of going after them. That's why they call it Hush Puppies.
Listen, from hearing that, y'all belong together.
No, but that was Taraji P Henson that said that.
Hey, but you know what? That could be true. But
it's not true, Shampoo. I looked it up.
It is?
There's 30 myths about where the name Hush Puppies come from.
Mm-hmm. And that's deemed true.
And she just said that shit like it was true. That shit ain't true.
Oh, it's not true. But I tell you what is true.
That shit is not true at all.
Okay, but I tell you what is true. The slaves, the so-called slaves, they were never slaves. I don't want to go into that. But the so-called slaves or indentured servants, the reason why black people are associated with fried chicken is why. Why do you think? This is not a myth.
Why?
What do you think fried chicken? Why do you think fried chicken became not so popular? But why did fried chicken start? Why?
Why?
Yes. Why did it start? It's a reason why they started frying chicken.
That's a good question, Crimple.
I got the answer.
It's the same shit with Hush Puppies. Like it's probably a lot of myths.
No, it's not a myth.
What?
It's because when they were out there in the cotton fields and working in the hot sun, they needed to eat something that wouldn't go bad.
Okay.
So they used to fry the chicken and carry it around all day and eat the chicken while they was working.
I feel like that's a lie, too.
It's not a lie. It's not a lie. It's the truth. If it was a myth, I would tell you it was a myth. This is a true fact. Don't look it up because I'm tired of watching me be right. I'm just tired of that.
Shampoo. You know? There's a lot of myths when it comes to food and shit.
A whole lot of them, but that ain't one of them. That ain't one of them.
I could agree that black people made fried chicken.
That's why, because they could eat it cold, hot. They could carry it on long trips. They could work out there in the fields for hours.
Black people came up with Hush Puppies too. But the name Hush Puppies, they weren't calling it that. They were calling like other things. There was so many different names for it. But the name Hush Puppies, it comes from Britain. You know that, right? Like they used to have smugglers. I looked this up. Like I did a whole thing. They used to have smugglers under the boat, right?
Your baby mother told you this too?
No, I looked this up because she told me that story that Taraji said, and I'm like, that's not fucking true. So let me look this shit up. And then I looked up all the Hush Puppies.
Taraji B. Henson could never be looking for attention, right?
Yeah, right. So I'm looking at all the myths. There's myths that like people in Florida called it Hush Puppies because they used to fry salamanders, and salamanders used to be called mud puppies. So they used to fry the salamanders and call it Hush Puppies.
Okay.
But in Britain, they used to have smugglers under the boat. People used to play. They used to play the Hush Puppy game, where they used to go in the boat and play music in the captain's quarters for like an hour to see how long the people who are hiding under the boat would be quiet.
And what kind of boat is this? I wasn't
like a shipping boat. Like
got you.
You know, people like smuggle and try to come into the country.
Yeah.
They used to do that. It's called the Hush Puppy game.
Wow. That's a myth too?
Nah, that's real. That's real.
That's real. But giving the Hush Puppies to the dogs is fake.
Yeah. And I don't think dogs even eat Hush Puppies.
No, they do, I guess.
You think a dog eat a Hush Puppy?
I seen dogs on Instagram eat all kind of shit.
Another myth is they used to say fishermen used to give that when they fried fish. Yeah. It comes from fried fish. because people used to fry the fish, and then the excess dough they used to fry it and then make hush puppies.
I thought you were gonna say, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so it comes.
I've had enough of the damn hush.
Yeah, it comes from fish. It's fisherman culture that hush puppies come from. It don't come from fucking. It don't come. It come from black fishermen, but it don't come from slaves.
Anything fried came from us, right? Anything fried and unhealthy.
Yeah, but it came from black. It came from black fishermen, and they used to say that they used to give the dough to the dogs because they wouldn't shut up because they were fried.
Fishermen.
Hell yeah, there was black in the South. Shampoo. In the South, there was mad black fishermen. Shampoo. Stop it.
Black people are scared of water. They wasn't.
All right, stop. Have you ever heard of Huckleberry Finn and all that? Uncle Ben. He was fisherman. It was on boats.
Black people been scared of water ever since those water hoses. Right, remember they used to put the water hoses on us?
Black people scared of water, but they know how to fry fish. They know how to catch crawfish. They know how to do, like, stop it, Shampoo.
Let me ask you a question.
And the Somalians are black, and they fucking pirates. So what are you talking about?
Oh, and let me tell you, you know what? Let me tell you something about that. What? I'm not going to get too deep because I'm learning.
And if Somalians were from Africa, and they took us from Africa, we were fishermen, Shampoo. Stop it.
Let me tell you something. Can I just say something? Mm-hmm. When you triggered something when you said, because I'm reading on this. I'm not quite ready to talk about it. But the Somalian, you called them pirates. That's what triggered me.
Yeah.
Let me tell you a little skimmer on the top.
Okay.
They weren't pirates. What they were doing.
They weren't pirates at first.
Listen, they were doing, what happened was China and all these countries was coming, taking their minerals.
Taking their fish.
And what they were doing was, Yes.
And then they came and they started stealing their fish.
They're not stealing, they're taking their stuff back.
They stealing because at that point it's on their fucking boat. So they will hijack their fucking boat and take the fish. So you're a pirate at that point.
Wait a minute. If I come in your house,
you don't own the ocean.
If I come in your house and steal a gold watch,
that's different.
And sell
that's my house. That's my house. If I put some shit on the fucking street and you go and pick it up, like you don't own I don't own the fucking street.
Yeah, but they own the land.
They don't own the ocean, Shampoo.
Yeah, but that's what they was harvesting from.
The thing with the Chinese and Americans that stole those fish. They go along the coast. They don't own the coast, Shampoo. They still in the ocean.
Seems kind of
It's a slippery slope.
Did we own the land in America and it was taken from us? Do you believe that? Or that's
you're talking about land. I'm talking about the water in the ocean, Shampoo. There's no laws in the ocean. There's no government body in the ocean.
That's why I understand. I never could understand why they charge you to go to the beach. That's water. That's
charge you to go to the beach. What beach?
Don't they charge you to get into the beach?
Those private beaches that people get scammed.
Oh,
because I bet you if you drive down the street, you can go into the same fucking water.
Man, that's true. That's true. Oh, but anyway, very interesting.
Nobody owns the ocean, Shampoo.
Are you going to get married? Is the question. That's what we all want to know.
Who the fuck wants to know that?
All of us. All two of us watching.